Your visit here this time to China is being welcomed actually by your Chinese fans very much, and they are looking forward very much to your performance at the Spring Festival Gala.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
It's a long story. It's a beautiful story, actually. It's a lot of people worked very hard to make this happen. It's been going on for a few months.
Right.
And I have, speaking about the fans, just a couple of days ago, we landed at 4 in the morning at the airport. And I knew there were going to be a few cameras there, maybe, and I figured at 4 in the morning, who's going to be there? Maybe 3 people. There were hundreds of people there. Cameras everywhere. I just said, like, it's 4 in the morning. Doesn't anybody sleep here? The fans are so warm and so passionate.
That is why when the news is out that you're going to perform for the Spring Festival Gala, they get very excited. So what exactly are you going to present this time?
Well, I have written a very, very special song, which I call East Meets West. And that's all I can say. And I'm not supposed to say a whole lot because it's supposed to be a surprise.
Right.
But it took me a month to write and put the music together. I worked hard so that it's not like jammed. It has to be effortless. It becomes one piece and it moves. And I'm hoping that the Chinese people will enjoy the song as is. But I believe that not only Chinese people can enjoy this piece of music, that anybody can enjoy this piece of music.
Right. But you do understand, I guess, that this is the most watched television variety show in the world.
In the world, yes.
How does it feel to be on the stage like that?
I've been performing for 30 years or so. And I can tell you, just before I go on that stage, I'm going to have butterflies. It's like knowing that a billion people are watching you simultaneously and it's live. But I'm surrounded by very great professional musicians, and I feel very comfortable that we will be able to do it very well.
This might be your first time to be on the stage like this big, the Spring Festival Gala, but Beijing is not new to you because... Yeah. You got known to Chinese audiences first in 1997, that concert at the Forbidden City. If you take another look back in that, at that concert in 1997, what do you remember?
I remember everything about it. It's one of the highlights, not only of my career, it's one of the highlights of my life. They say that before you die, your life flashes before you. I think the performance in the Forbidden City will be one of the things that I will see. It was very touched, because it was my first time in China. I had no idea what to expect. I was learning about the culture, the people, how the people behave. It just really. I respect the Chinese people very much because they love their country, they have a passion for their country. I've watched them since '97 to 2013, how much this country has exploded and the changes that have taken place. With great pleasure, I might add, watching this country just come up like this.
Talking about your music, how would you define or how would you describe your music? Different names, new age, and you call it yourself like contemporary, instrumental. What exactly do you mean by those words?
I don't. New age is somebody in Los Angeles came up with that. I don't even know what new age is. It's irrelevant. It's a bad choice of words. I hope it goes away someday.
Okay.
It doesn't mean anything.
What is your choice of words?
Music. That's what I do. I write music. And what kind? There is, in society, there is a necessity to use labels. It's good. If you're looking for milk, you go to the grocery store, you go under the dairy section, and you find the milk. That's really good. You try to put names on art, whether it's painting or it is music or whatever else, that's where I get a problem with.
This year, starting from April, I guess, you're going to have that tour of all these cities in China, Nanjing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, Chengdu, Xi'an, and back. to Beijing. And
You know more about it than I do.
well, I have to do my homework, my part of homework. So what have you got to say to your Chinese fans?
I'm just glad I'm back, and it's just the beginning. You know, I've been in China. The Forbidden City was extremely important. I've come back a few times, but now it's beginning to get very serious because I love the country. I love the people. We started talking earlier. Yeah, I have a lot of respect for the Chinese people. All my experiences have been amazing in China. They have honored me in every possible way that you can honor a human being, by what they do, by their actions.
Can we expect to see you work more with Chinese musicians?
Yes, absolutely. I can't talk about it again. Tomorrow we can. If we were doing the interview tomorrow night, I could.
Right. Okay. We look forward to it, and all the best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Thank you.